sense to keep talking about the same problem. So I don't know. I mean,
It does make sense to keep talking about the same problem if there is no
but
solution.
because,
No, okay.
because you're talking about the problem, not a solution. Like you could, like we can talk about the problem by coming up with a solution. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause this why I say that. Cause like you want to just hash it out and stuff with words, but sometimes it's no more to talk about. Maybe it's more action, and then you can revisit. Like us going in this circle, like right now, it's not gonna do much. But if you come up with a plan and guidelines like this, how I expect to be treated, then that's actual like progress forward versus we just sitting in the same conversation. I understand the problem, he understands it, you understand it. So let's have a solution. Like, what if every day outside of the family time, I know we're gonna talk as a family, but y'all have your couple time, maybe, I don't know if it's 30 minutes, an hour. If it's 30 minutes, you get 10 minutes, you talk to him about something that you like and you gotta fully embrace it and try to learn about it, actually care about it. You talk about what you wanna talk about, and in the last 10 minutes, y'all come together and do something together so y'all can build a bond over something else.
Yeah. And I suggested 30 days of communication that fell off within the first couple of days. And I'm willing to try again.
Okay.
What I was saying was, I think that we are having two separate conversations as far as when I was saying we're not hashing the same thing over and over again. I'm talking about something different. But just because doesn't even matter. That's what I was talking about. But I also understand how you're saying you've planted the seeds. Now let's allow them to manifest so we can move on. I agree. So we can move on, but it's not that I was having the same conversation over. I was talking about something else that was a manifestation of what we were talking about. But I don't even remember what it was. I just remember.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I guess that's just what I was seeing. That's all.
No, I understand what you're saying, and I agree, because the seeds have been planted, so let's move on. You can't hash something out. We've already agreed, now let's see how we work it, how it moves. I understand.
So what y'all gonna do? You said 30 days of communication. I gave a suggestion. You probably got your own suggestion.
I'm cool with talking every day. I can do that. If she want me to talk about
Well, that's what I just said.
the internet stuff, and
Well, that's what I just said. If y'all give her some time, she give you some time, and then y'all figure something else together.
I want
You can't. If you in a marriage, you can at least give her like 10 minutes to talk about what you want to talk to about, and like, well, that's what she's saying. But based on what she's saying, if you in a marriage, you can at least give her like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, however long, if you get the equal amount of time to actually care about what she's saying, because that's just basic like courtesy.
when you say care about what she's saying, when she talking, what I do?
Actively engage, like actively listen, ask questions, like actually take an interest in it. Even if you don't agree with it, you don't gotta agree with it, but at least just discover, okay, like when I don't agree with somebody, I wanna find out why they think that way. So maybe at least just try to learn more about it, and then you can talk to her about like, oh, this is why I don't agree, and I don't gotta devolve into an argument, but she just wants you to actually like listen and talk to her. That's it. It could be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but not doing it at all is a problem though.
At the end of the day, I can see you and us breaking because communication. And prior to talking to Andre, I would say an unwillingness for you to move forward without fighting. But Andre has brought to my attention that it's not necessarily an unwillingness to move forward, but my delivery. So I need to continuously work on my delivery, but if you are not giving me any feedback of how you would like to be talked to, I don't know how to talk to you. So I will continue to fumble around in the dark and try to figure out how to talk to you. Or you can tell me, yo, I get what you're saying, but here's how you need to speak to me.
It's not so much the way you speak to me, it's your attitude sometimes. You just you have a shitty attitude sometimes. And you ain't gotta say one word. It could just
So
You know
point
what I
that out to me so I
do
know when
every
I'm
time.
doing
I be
it.
like, what's wrong with you? You be like, nothing wrong with her. And then they say, what's wrong with you? I know something wrong with you. Stop telling me something wrong. That's where we're going.
Okay, so and that's you.
And then after that, it'd be like a day or so. And be like, well, my energy was off or something. And I'd be like, I told you something was wrong with you.
No, I tell you every time there's nothing wrong with me. I just have something wrong with my energy. Nothing has happened. My energy is off.
And I have to deal with that all the time. I have to deal with
It's
you
not-
and Bailey.
I don't
all the
think it's
time
all
with
the
attitude.
time.
Yeah, it is all the time. You do a lot of mood
Okay.
change, mood swings.
Okay, I'll work on it.
Okay, well, she said she gonna work on it. So if she don't, then that's another conversation. But I can see how that could be kind of draining, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It is draining, and I'm working on it. And as far as I know, I'm not in a mood all the time. But as far as he's concerned, I am. I don't know what he's picking up on because he's not bringing it to my attention.
Well, I mean,
At the frequency that he's saying, if he's saying all the time that I'm in a bad mood and bad energy, then
Not all
again,
the
why are
time.
you with me? I make you miserable. Why are you with me?
it seems like you're the
Not
only
all
person
the
saying
time.
it.
It's just
So why you with me? That's kind of like demoralizing. I don't think you should say that.
No, for him to say all the time, why are you with someone who is in a bad mood all the time?
Like, bringing it to that point, though. Like, that's,
No, let's have that question. Why? Where's the self-love and self-worth if you're with someone who makes you miserable? Isn't that a very real
I
question?
can't say you made me miserable. You put two.
You said you're unhappy, and you said I'm always in a bad mood. Who wants to be around that shit?
but that don't mean that you said I'm trying to leave you. You just say
So he needs to watch what he says.
no.
No, he does need to watch. So if that's how he feels, why? Why?
And that's the question. So now we're trying to talk it out right now. But you the only one talking about leaving and all
No
this.
one said anything about leaving. I'm asking him, why are you with someone who makes you unhappy? I think that's a real question to ask. I'm not telling him to leave. Maybe he should figure out why he's with someone that makes him unhappy.
You don't make me unhappy all the time.
You said all the time.
Right.